Right. Here is the harsh truth about those dreaded cold calls you do every single day or all the time. So let's get straight into the video. Okay, so this is what you're probably going through right now. You're probably making a bunch of cold calls every single day, getting told by people to never call them again because you're like the 10th agent that has called them that day saying the exact same thing you're saying. Getting a couple of appointments here and there, but it's not consistent or predictable, and getting rejected or even worse, insulted like countless times. You might have tried to do the following to solve this. You might have tried to change your opener, right? You might have trying alternative objection handling techniques. You might have tried to increase the volume of cold calls you do. You might have tried to cold call at different times of the day, right? You might have tried to use certain follow-up strategies to make your cold calls work, or testing different follow-up strategies. You might have tried different scripts. You might have tried to change your tonality. You might have tried so many different types of things, but it just doesn't work the way that you would like to work. It's just not getting the results that you would hope by trying and testing all these different type of things. It's just not getting the results that you would hope you expect it to get. Right? Why is this the case? Bad positioning. You see, no matter the script, no matter the objection handling technique, no matter the follow up strategy, no matter the opener, no matter your tonality, it doesn't matter. The problem is bad positioning. It's a weird thing about humans, but when someone chases us or our attention, we don't take a liking to it at all. Think about it. When someone you know, or even worse, someone you don't know or have no prior relationship with, tries to sell you something and they're being pushy, forceful, and hardcore, selling selling you using sleazy sales tactics, using some weird persuasion tactics, using some Jedi mind tactics, right? And you know it because you can see it, right? Because like you can see this is not normal, right? Using some weird persuasion tactics, or and overall just being aggressive and coming off as a pure salesman. What happens? Your sales guard goes up, and you kind of sound them out. You don't really listen to them with the intention of maybe taking the necessary action, also known as purchasing something from them, which is why they're trying to sell you something, like purchasing whatever they're trying to sell you on, or hardcore selling you on. Right, so your sales guard goes up. It's like you just sound them out. You don't really listen to them. You know what they're trying to do, right? And you know what they're trying to get out of you. Right? Why? Because people love to buy but don't like being sold to. People will buy stuff, right? Because let's say it can solve the problem for them, it can get them to what they want, whatever, it can reduce their fears or whatever they're running away from. But they don't like being actively sold and pushed and forcefully and blatantly you getting them to buy that certain thing. They don't like that at all. When someone tries to force you and just be pushing with you, you don't like that. Humans do not take a liking to that at all. That's why salesmen and salespeople in general have a negative connotation, because when you think sales, it's like that type of thing where they're forcing you, where they're trying to do some sleazy sales tactics, or just come off as salesy in general. That's another word, salesy. When someone says salesy, this just means like they're being pushy, right? They're they're being too aggressive. They are just they don't really most of the time have a genuine care for the prospect or for the lead. They just want to get some money with them or get a deal with them. Right? And you might not be like, that's not what I'm trying to do, but that's what comes off. That's what it comes off as to the people that you're calling. And that's the most important thing. Like the customer is king, even though they might not be right. They are king. They are so important because that's who you're trying to sell to. Right? That's who you're trying to get the money from. Right? Anyways, so when people feel like they're being sold to, especially when you do it in such a blatant way, and worse, when you haven't provided some sort of value beforehand, they immediately put you in a box. The box of a salesman just trying to get the deal of them and make some money with them. As I said, they just put you in that box, and most oftentimes it's very, very hard for you, and it's gonna be very, very hard for you for them to not see you in that box, right? For you to escape out of that box, for you to crack the box open and get out, right? So once people view you in this way, you're immediately put at a disadvantage. You immediately put on the back foot, because when you chase people, you put them on a pedestal as if to say they are better than you, kind of. You make it seem like they are superior to you. Think about it, like when someone's trying to sell you something so blatantly and they're just trying to sell you something, and they are chasing you, right? And they're chasing your attention, you kind of think that like you're better than them or like you're superior to them. Not in terms of like that, but you guys understand what I'm trying to say. It's just a weird thing about humans. It's not even an egotistical thing or not being humble or thinking you're the shit or thinking you're better than everyone else. It's just that's what happens when other people chase you so much and chase your attention. You automatically think you are that guy because they are putting you on that pedestal, right? Or you are that person that's like, oh, you're so amazing, right? Like that's the impression that you are giving to these people. Even though the customer is king, don't like chase them so much and make them feel like they're so amazing. The customer is king, the customer is important, and the prospect is important, and your leads are important. They are important, they are king. What they think of you, their opinion of you is so important. But don't like magnify them so much and make them think like they are so important and they're like some amazing person, right? And like, okay, they are amazing people, but like they are like, you guys understand what I'm trying to say? Like they are like way ahead of you. They're so superior to you. You are inferior to them, whatever. Right? Don't make them feel like that because they're gonna take advantage of it and then like they're gonna milk it, right? So stop putting clients on pedestals. You in fact in fact you should be the one on a pedestal. Let me explain. So I just had this thing on my Instagram. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see. I did this on my Instagram. If you're not following my Instagram, definitely go and follow my Instagram. I'm providing a lot of value there as well. But I had this graphic on one of my Instagram reels that says you actually as a real estate agent, you go to a client and you go to a prospect and you be like interested in selling your home, right? And then you have the client on top here, on top of the stairs here, saying, "Who are you? I'm better than you." Right? Because you make them feel like they are better than you. You make them feel like they are that person because you put them on a pedestal because you chased them. So what happens is the real estate agents will call people and put them on that pedestal because they're chasing them and chasing their attention so much, right? And their sales guide is already up, right? So now, even if they do get the client first of all is going to be very hard to work with. They're going to be that client that doesn't respect the agent, that doesn't trust the agent's advice and opinions, right? And they're going to be that pain in the ass type of client because they're just not going to respect you or listen to you, right? Instead, what you need to do is you need to put yourself in a better position. You need to, instead of being at the bottom of the stairs, try to climb up and crawl up the stairs right, to this person, and then eventually have to go above that person because people want to work with experts. Right? People want to work with someone that knows more about real estate and property than them, and they can actually help them sell their home or buy their dream home and provide them a amazing service, right? So they need to see you as an expert. They need to see you as that person. So you have to first of all. So when you chase clients doing stuff like cold calls, door knocks, stuff like that, flyers, roadshow, stuff like that, where you're chasing the clients, chasing them so blatantly as well, that you start here at the bottom, then you have to then you have to climb and crawl all the way to the top. Then from there you have to go all the way above the client or 3 or 4 steps above the client because they want to work with experts. They don't work with you. Don't, you guys shouldn't be on the same level because then why should they hire you as the agent, right? And hire you as the person that's gonna help them sell their home when you're on the same level. You have to know more than them, and obviously you do, right? But you guys are just putting yourself in a bad position by starting here. Start or you need to be in a position and put yourself in a good position where you're already at the top, where you're here and they're here. Like don't be like don't start like this where you're starting here, then you then they are here, then you have to get to them and then you have to go above them again. So much work for no reason when you could just start there already. Right? Like you don't have to do all that. Right, so put yourself at the top of the stairs. I would say, put yourself at the top of the stairs, and your client 3 or 4 steps below or at the bottom of the stairs. Right. Instead, what you need to do is you need to put yourself in a better position, as I just explained, by attracting. This is how you attract. When you attract clients, you are at the top of the stairs, and they are like here. It's not even a pedestal. It's not even like they are better than you. They just see you as an expert. They see you as an authority because you've positioned yourself in that way, and you are one. You are one and you've positioned yourself in that way. Many agents they don't position they might be experts, but they don't position themselves in that way because they're doing stuff like cold calls and don't know where they're here, then they have to climb up the stairs to get on the client's level and then go up the client as well. Or they already put themselves in that position but they're not really experts. But when you, and that still works, it can still work. That still works relatively well. But the cheat code, and where no you have no competition, when you're actually an expert and you position yourself as an expert, you position yourself at the top of the stairs, and you're actually at the top of the stairs. Right, if that makes sense, right? So how do you do this? By attracting rather than chasing. All these big companies attract us. As you see me ramble on in my other videos, like all these big companies, they all attract us. We all go to them to buy stuff. We all go to them all the time. Apple, the I don't know, whatever brand you're wearing, the shirt or the jersey or the sweater you're wearing, you all went to them. They didn't cold call you and tell them come buy this new thing. You went to them all the time. They're always attracting you. You're always going out of your way to go and buy their stuff. So it would not make more sense for you to do the same thing. Guys, come on. You put yourself in a better position as people see you as an expert, right, and an authority in terms of real estate, and not a salesperson just trying to make money with them. So they don't put you in that box of a salesman. They don't put you in that box. Instead, they put you in that category of experts, of authorities when it comes to real estate agents, as trusted advisors when it comes to real estate, as community market leaders, as Christian Mesha would say, right? Like, put yourself at the top of the stairs, as you, as you see in this demonstration right here. Put yourself at the top of the stairs instead of having to put yourself at the bottom of the stairs and then climb up to the same place where the client is and then have to go above them as well. Like, put yourself at the top of the stairs at the beginning already. Put yourself in a good position. So yeah, hope you guys find value from this. Marketing is attraction, guys. Marketing is attraction. You do this by building your personal brand, posting content, posting educational and valuable content, and standing out from everyone else. Standing out because most people aren't doing this. Most agents aren't putting themselves in a good position. Most agents aren't attracting rather than chasing. Most agents have bad positioning. Most agents are seen as just salesmen by the market. So put yourself in this position by making content, by building your personal brand, right? By running ads, by doing these things that you're able to put yourself in a better position because you're attracting clients rather than chasing. Hope you guys find value from this. I don't want to make this video too long. But this is basically the harsh truth about cocoa. And no matter what you do to your cocos, you're always gonna have this because you are chasing people. You're always gonna have this bad position. You're always gonna come from the bad position. You're always gonna be at the bottom of the stairs, no matter what you do, no matter your script, no matter your opener, no matter your objection handling techniques, no matter your sales tactics, like your sales tactics or your sales skills might be like so amazing, but you're still coming from a bad position. You're still coming from a bad position, no matter what you do, guys. Put yourself in a good position. Just make it easier for yourself. Make it easier for yourself. Start at the top of the stairs, and then where your client is maybe like, let's say halfway from in the staircase. Right? Start there. Or even if your client knows nothing about real estate agent, or they haven't been educated about anything where they're at the bottom of the stairs, then you actually get them to like a little bit like closer to yourself, because you've educated them, and now they see you as an expert. You've provided them with value. And why would they not choose you? Like, why would they not choose you as an agent? Come on, guys. They choose an expert and you provide them so much value to them. Come on, guys. Like, guys, start at the top of the stairs. Put yourself in a good position. Put yourself, like, for all the people that watch, like, soccer or football, right? Put yourself in a position where you can score a lot of goals. Put yourself in a position, a striker that puts himself in a position that has good positioning will always score lots of goals compared to the striker that, let's say, doesn't put himself in a good position, but let's say he has amazing finishing skills. Right? Like, put yourself in a good position. Anyways, I'm rambling a little bit. Hope you guys found value from this. And if you guys need help with this, definitely book a call below. We'll help you guys put yourself in an amazing position. Not just a good position, an amazing position by building your personal, helping you guys build your personal brand, helping you guys post content, help you guys generate endless leads, right? And turn those leads into appointments and close those appointments as well. So if you guys need help with this, book a call below. Hope you guys found value from this. Start implementing this stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.